Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. WWE teased a massive new alliance for Rhea Ripley today on social media. The Eradicator was not booked for a match at Clash in Paris this past Sunday night in France. Lud Knight and G Uso teamed up to battle the Vision's Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker in the main event of last night's episode of WWE Raw. Reed and Breaker emerged victorious and attempted to attack main event G following the match. Jimmy Uso showed up to rescue his brother, and the heels retreated to end the show. After Raw went off the air, Rhea Ripley came down to the ring and showed her support for the Usos and LA Knight. Ripley and the megastar seemingly teased an alliance by dancing in the ring, and the promotion shared a clip of their interaction today on Instagram. You can check it out in the post below. Ripley challenged Io Sky for the Women's World Championship at Evolution 2025 last month. Naomi cashed in her Money in the Bank contract during the match to become the new Women's World Champion. However, she recently had to relinquish the title due to her pregnancy. And Rayo General Manager Adam Pearce announced that Io Sky and Stephanie Vacker would be battling for the vacant title at WrestlePalooza on September 20. Wrestling legend Vince Russo recently criticized WWE for how Rhea Ripley is booked on Raw. Speaking on this week's episode of Sportskeeda Wrestling's Legion of Raw podcast, Russo questioned what the company was doing with Ripley and suggested that she wasn't coming off as a star as of late. Only time will tell what the company has planned for Ripley in the weeks ahead on Raw. He joined Sportskeeda Wrestling in 2022. Robert spent 6 years at SE Scoops covering Raw, Dynamite, SmackDown, and Rampage as well. In the world of WWE, alliances are forged in chaos, and dominance is achieved through strategy as much as strength. Now, as the women's division continues to evolve, WWE has begun teasing what could be one of the most game-changing alliances in recent memory, a new powerhouse faction centered around the Eradicator Rhea Ripley. This isn't just a rumor swirling in the dirt sheets. On recent episodes of Monday Night Raw and SmackDown, subtle hints, lingering camera shots, and backstage segments have sparked speculation that Ripley is preparing to align herself with unexpected and possibly dangerous new allies. If the clues are to be believed, Rhea Ripley may soon become the leader of a faction unlike anything the women's division has ever seen. But who could be joining her? And what does this mean for WWE's future? From Judgment Day to Judgment Reborn, Rhea Ripley's rise to dominance was meteoric. As a key figure in the Judgment Day, she brought both fire and finesse, proving herself to be more than just muscle. She was the brains and the soul of the group. With Damian Priest's focus shifting toward the World Heavyweight Championship and Finn Balor's future uncertain, Ripley's leadership qualities began to shine even brighter. But after her recent return from injury, fans have noticed a subtle shift in Ripley's demeanor. She's still ruthless, still calculating, but there's an added intensity. In a promo 2 weeks ago on Raw, she looked directly into the camera and said, "I'm done waiting around. I don't need to be anyone's second. I am the storm that's coming, and I'm not coming alone." The message was clear. Ripley is ready to build something of her own, not under the banner of Judgment Day, not in the shadow of anyone. This time, she's leading the charge, and WWE's women's division might never be the same again. Eagle-eyed fans have begun piecing together WWE's breadcrumb trail. Here are a few major moments that seem to point toward a new alliance. After Liv Morgan captured the Women's World Championship in Ripley's absence, the two exchanged heated glances and cryptic comments. While a match between them seems inevitable, some believe that Liv could actually be part of Ripley's new plan. Could this be a twisted version of, if you can't beat them, join them? Unlikely. But in WWE, strange bedfellows often lead to the most powerful partnerships. In recent weeks, cameras have accidentally caught NXT standouts like Lola Vice and JC Jane observing Rhea's matches from backstage monitors. While the appearances were brief, they didn't feel random. Vice, with her MMA background and flair for intimidation, would fit perfectly alongside Ripley's persona. Could Rhea be recruiting from the Black and Gold brand to build a hybrid faction of power, precision, and presence? WWE has also started airing cryptic vignettes showing dark, apocalyptic imagery. Smoke rising from battlefields, crows flying over abandoned cities, and a voice whispering, "She leads the reckoning." Although no names have been attached to the promos, the themes match Ripley's aesthetic to a T, with eradicator symbolism present in several shots, including a glimpse of her signature spiked gauntlet. It's clear the teases are about her. The reckoning isn't just coming, it's assembling. If WWE is building a new faction around Rhea Ripley, here are a few candidates who could make it a force to be reckoned with. Her confident arrogance, Muay Thai background, and natural charisma make her a perfect enforcer type. She's been dominant in NXT, and a main roster call-up with Ripley as her mentor could rocket her to stardom. Former member of Toxic Attraction, Jane has always had an edge to her character. She knows how to play the mind games and isn't afraid to get her hands dirty. Ideal for a faction that thrives on control and chaos. A wild card, Baszler has long existed on the fringes of true dominance. A pairing with Ripley could finally give her the spotlight she deserves, and her MMA credibility would add a terrifying dimension to the group. A dark horse from NXT UK and NXT, Blair Davenport has a vicious streak and an anarchic energy that would balance Ripley's discipline with unpredictability. If WWE is going big, a four-woman faction of Ripley, Vice, Baszler, and Jane could redefine what it means to be dominant. WWE's women's division is already experiencing a renaissance, with stars like Io Sky, Bianca Belair, Bayley, and Becky Lynch pushing the envelope every week. But if Ripley leads a new alliance, it could create the first women-led stable that truly rivals the legendary factions of the men's division. Think Evolution, The Shield, or even the Bloodline. This new faction wouldn't just dominate matches, they'd control the narrative. Imagine a group that interferes in every title picture, takes over backstage segments, and even challenges male superstars in mixed tag matches. Rhea has never fit inside a box, and her new alliance would kick the box to the curb. Additionally, the faction could cross brands, invading SmackDown or even NXT in a show of power. With Triple H at the creative helm, long-term storytelling is back in style, and this could be the start of a year-long arc that sees Ripley and her crew rise to main event WrestleMania levels. In a sport built on moments and momentum, Rhea Ripley is about to make history once again. Whether this new alliance becomes a sisterhood of destruction, a tactical unit of violence, or something even darker, one thing is clear. She's building something brutal, brilliant, and dangerous, and WWE will never be the same once she unleashes it.